On to question 3, and they give us some algebra here, and they ask us to express it in this form. We should all have seen this form a lot to know that it's the completed square form. So this is basically just to turn it into completed square form. So for question 3 we have f of x equals x squared minus 4x minus 16. It tells us here that x is a member of the real numbers. We don't need to worry about that, it just means that x could take any value we want for any of the real numbers. So underneath we're going to write equals, and we're going to put this into completed square form. So this goes into x. So this is the setup for the completed square form. We just need to decide what goes in here. We're going to half this to get minus 2, and here we're going to put minus 2 squared. So it's half of this, and then we have to take away minus 2 squared, and we've got our minus 16 on the end. So this is going to tidy up to x minus 2 squared. Here we've got minus, so this is minus 2 squared, which goes to 4, and another minus is minus 4, minus 16 is minus 20. For part B, in part B we are asked, hence solve the equation f of x equals 0, giving your answer as exact surds. So now we have 0 equals x minus 2 squared minus 20. We can take the 20 over to the other side to get x minus 2 squared equals 20. Because this is squared now and it's written in the perfect square form, I can square root. X minus 2 is square root 20. We should probably check if square root 20 cancels down. So this is square root 4 square root 5, which is 2 root 5. We've also missed something else, which is a classic problem when we deal with square roots. We have to remember that this should be a plus or a minus, plus or a minus, plus or a minus. So here we've got x minus 2 plus or minus 2 root 5. All we need to do now is add the 2 over, so we get x equals 2 plus or minus 2 root 5. We could have got this using the quadratic formula, but once you've got it in the completed square form, it's so much easier just to use this. Take your 20 over, square root, remember plus or minus, and we end up here. And that's the end of question 3.